Greetings to the YouTube family. It's your boy, Demus the Yardman, aka Young Kim the First. So before I get into this video, I would like to mention that I have finally set up my Twitch page. You can go on Twitch. Please follow Demus the Yardman. I'll be playing Gran Turismo, I'll be playing Brawlhalla, I'll be playing FIFA, and I will be playing 2K. So if you like video games, informative information, seeing strategies and whatnot, please go check it out, subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate it. So with that being said, I had made a video last week saying that the Devin Haney fight with George Kambosis Jr. has been official or has been signed, and it will be announced this week. And ESPN did in fact announce the fight scheduled for June 5th, as I told you guys. However, George Kambosis Jr., he insists that he has not signed his portion yet. Now, if this is true or not, I do not know, but I highly doubt that ESPN is going to announce the fight if both parties haven't signed. Maybe it's a little bit of gamesmanship by George Kambosis Jr. Ever since he got the belt, he's a new man. It's ridiculous. So what we do know, or what ESPN has announced, is it will be a 2-fight deal, assuming that Devin Haney beats George Kambosis. They will have a rematch clause. Both fights will take place in Australia. If George Kambosis Jr. does beat Devin Haney, there will be no rematch for Devin Haney. However, in all scenarios, Lomachenko gets the winner. So it's going to be a situation where George Kambosis beats Devin Haney, very unlikely, and then he moves on to Lomachenko. Or Devin Haney beats George Kambosis Jr. the first time, and then beats him again, and then fights Lomachenko, or then loses the second time, and then George Kambosis Jr. fights Lomachenko. Now, this couldn't have played out any better for Devin Haney, apart from the fact that he is taking a pay cut. Reports are that he's making $2.2 million for this fight when he had made $5 million for his last fight. But he's chasing legacy, so he's willing to take that pay cut, even though when you're fighting for legacy, this should be your biggest payday. Triple G, Canelo, big payday. Floyd, Pacquiao, biggest payday. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, biggest payday. Errol Spence, when he fights Terence Crawford, will be his biggest payday. Mikey Garcia, when he fought Errol Spence, his biggest payday. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We could go on forever. But I'm glad that ESPN announced it. That showed me that it's somewhat official. But like I said, George Kambosis says he didn't sign his portion, and he is going over the contract and the fine print, which I find very weird and odd that he's going over the contract that he sent to Devin Haney. So it's just a bit of gamesmanship at this point. Nobody really knows what's happening except for George Kambosis and Devin Haney. But like I said, the fact that the fight was announced by ESPN, it shows that there's some substance and solidarity to it. Now, what I did find interesting is George Kambosis Jr. is not an ESPN fighter, nor is Devin Haney. Now, George Kambosis Jr. is a market free agent. He's with Lou DiBella, but he doesn't have a TV network deal, so to speak. However, Devin Haney does. He usually fights on the zone with Matchroom Boxing, and he does business with the Matchroom Boxing CEO Eddie Hearn. So it's interesting. I don't know why Eddie Hearn would have allowed ESPN to take over this fight, but I'm assuming it had everything to do with the fact that George Kambosis Jr. wanted the Lomachenko fight, and he couldn't due to Lomachenko fighting the war in Ukraine. And it's a situation now where, because that deal was on the back end and it didn't follow through, I guess they're doing the due diligence to ensure that when Lomachenko comes out of Ukraine, he is given his shot. And listen, we can play the race card all we want. We're not going to make this a black or white thing. Lomachenko is the most pampered fighter in boxing history. I've never seen anything like it. He gets a title shot his second professional fight. He loses it, and he still gets shots immediately after. This isn't how boxing usually works. I'm not saying it's not how it should work. And I like Lomachenko. He's a good fighter, but I'll be the first to tell you his skills are overrated. He's overmarketed. He was marketed very well. Let me not say overmarketed, because anybody who gets in the square circle, you have to give them the credit. You know, you're risking your life. You have a young boxer in Patrick Day who just died the other day from boxing. So this is no joke. And all respect to Lomachenko for getting in the ring and being eager to take these fights, but he's over marketing. You know, he's never fought any big competition. Any big names he fought is way smaller than him. You know, he fought Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux was fighting at 108 pounds. You know what I mean? He beat Nicholas Walters. Nicholas Walters was a champion at 126 pounds. You know, when Mikey Garcia wanted to fight with him, it wasn't happening. When Devin Haney wanted to fight him, it wasn't happening. When Yuriokis Gamboa wanted to fight him, they weren't gonna make it happen, you know. Tank Davis, recently he's been calling Tank Davis out, but before Tank Davis really got his notoriety and showed himself to be a very big power puncher, he wasn't he didn't want that Tank Davis fight. You know, and now he's calling Tank Davis his name, but Tank Davis is you know, that's a money fight. And nobody's not going to want to fight even if they know they're gonna lose. They're gonna get the biggest payday of their life. You know, and people will always credit Lomachenko, oh, he's a two-time Olympian and, you know, he's a two-time gold medalist. And I'm not saying that that's easy or I'm not trying to belittle that, but let's not pretend like he wasn't boxing kids. He's a big man boxing kids. Kids are usually amateurs, juniors, before they get to the pro ranks. This man is 26, 27, you know, 25 years old, beating up on 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds, you know. So, nonetheless, Lomachenko does have skills, but it's been proven when you pressure him, as Salido did, as Teofimo Lopez did, anybody who backs him up, you know, he doesn't throw much. Anyways, that's all I have for you for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. Negative comments, positive comments. I'm looking for feedback, looking for it all. Demus, the Yardman, aka Young Kim the First. God bless. Please like the Twitch page. I will be coming out with content. I do plan on twitching every day. It shouldn't be too hard because I do play video games every day. So, you know, it's just a matter of twitching. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, so if you don't see me rolling them out as early as today, it's just because the last few live streams I've done, the video game is recorded, but you're not hearing me on my headset for some reason. I'm not sure if I'm not dealing with the settings right, but it's coming. Everything is coming, and the lifestyle blog coming to you soon. Demus the Yardman, Young Kim the First.